Well, hello there, all my friends on the interwebs who love miniatures. I'm Doc Eon, coming to you on a Monday to ramble about miniatures. It's Monday, the 6th of May, 2024, and I come to you as a failure. There are no new finished minis this week. Yeah, it's one of those weeks. So you're looking at the work table where we see all the stuff I showed you last week. They have a little more paint on them. In some cases, in one case, I've gone ahead here and changed the color scheme because I'll talk about that a little bit. Mostly it's just finishing the hair on all the minis that have hair. 2 of them don't. And laying down some more base coats on this Ninja model. But yeah, life got in the way this week. Won't bother you with all the details, but I have high hopes for the coming week again. I'm hoping I'll have more time to paint this coming week, and that I'll feel more like doing it. But the thing that's changed is last episode I at the very end had a realization about this model. Wait, what if it's Willow? And so I went searching, and it's not the one I thought. See, the thing is, she's on her toes. It's like she's supposed to be levitating. So I thought this was magic using Willow, from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, in case you're confused about what Willow is. And so I assumed it would be when she went dark using magic, but no, this outfit she's in with these jeans and the belled sleeves. This is Vampire Willow from season 3. It's not Dark Willow from season 6. So, and why she would be levitating like a magic user, I don't know. But it's a cooler outfit. I'll give him that. That's probably the thing, because evil witch Willow, she wasn't really dressed in any particularly interesting way. This outfit was kind of interesting. However, in the TV show, it's boringly monochromatic. It's mostly just black. It's black pleather, all of it, except parts of the sleeves, which are a deep, deep red, and and the ruffles in the bodice were also red. So, and black is boring. I talked about this with the ninja. I'm not going to paint that pure black. So I'm not going to paint this girl pure black either. But I'll go dark colors. I'll go like dark red, dark purple, dark blue, and do that. And the thing I've changed already is the hair. I painted that red because it's Willow. So maybe it's actually supposed to be a bit darker than this. But again, going too dark on a 28 millimeter scaled miniature just doesn't read well at a distance. It's good for, competition painting where you're like really, really up close for it, but if you're using it for gaming at arm's length, you gotta up the brightness a bit, up the highlights, up the brightness of the hue. So that's my plan. And fingers crossed, I will accomplish more of it by next week. So at least I've put some primer on all these. These are the 5 Reaper sort of present day, or one day into the future, or maybe the past, figures that I showed you cleaned and based last time. And this is the Knight from the Warpaint Fanatic starter set. Now the difference is these 5 I did with primer through my airbrush. This is Vallejo Surface Primer. Sandy, I think, let's see if we have it here. Yeah, it's this one, Desert Tan. That's running out. Good thing. Anyway, this one I did by hand. I used the brush-on primer that was in that starter set, that paint set. And you can see maybe on the base where it looks a little splotchy, like the coverage is a little uneven. But that's fine. It looks good on the model. And I can note that that primer had a pretty thick consistency, kind of goopy, kind of, I think the term is gel-like. And so I was a little concerned about that, and I tried to smooth it out to be as thin as possible, but then it didn't cover, it covered even worse. So I decided to take a risk, and I let it be a little goopy. Like I brushed it on, and I did not smooth it out completely. I left sort of a thick layer of it on the model. And luckily, the thing I hoped would happen, did happen, is that it shrank. It sort of, seems to have been a lot of water in it, and when that evaporated, the layer became smoother, like thinner. The actual paint primer was what remained when the water went away. And so I think you'll agree that this is not obscuring any of the detail, which I like. That is really good. I am quite pleased that happened. So I'm going to continue that experiment, as I said, and paint this model with just the paints in the paint set, and I'm going to try to let's see if I can do it the way, to give those paints a test. I'll try to do it just one coat, as in no undercoating. So I won't, normally I always undercoat metallics, but I'll try to paint even the metallics just straight out of the bottle, or maybe a little bit thinning with water from my wet palette, and just onto this primed model and see if it covers. If it doesn't, I'll go back and undercoat and fix it the normal way, but it'd be interesting to see if it could cover. Yeah. And I don't know if I want to do any outlining. Maybe. We'll see. But I think because the painting evening is on again this week, and it's here at my place, so I'll be spending several hours this evening painting. I hope to get the hassle-free thingies I showed you and this guy done by next week. That's the new objective that I can hopefully meet. And of course get started on these guys, though I don't expect to finish them. So with that, I'm not adding anything more to the queue. Let's be realistic. But you know, that will be it for this episode. So this is also the outro, and I thank you for following along with this video. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. But above all, be back here next week, same day of the week, same channel, same Dr. Yan, who is now signing off.